What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th, then you are a Pisces sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing a spread I call the Connecting to Spirit Guides spread or reading, and this reading is designed to tell us a few things about how Pisces sun signs are interacting with their spirit guides. It'll tell us how your spirit guide, your spirit guides are helping you with at this time, what message they have for you, and how you can better connect with them on a deeper level. So it'll be a fun reading, but hopefully also an illuminating one, possibly, maybe. We'll see. That's my intention anyway. We're going to be using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot today, and we're doing something a little bit differently because last video I asked you guys whether or not you enjoyed the shuffling, and it seems like most of you could do without the shuffling on camera, so that's what we're going to do from here on out. At least we're going to try it for a little while. I just want to say thank you to everyone who expressed their opinions and helped give feedback on that issue. I really do appreciate it, and I thank you for participating on this channel, so thank you for that. But one of the things that no shuffling lets us do is get right on into it, so that's what we're going to do. This first card here represents the issue that your guides are helping you with at this time, Pisces friends. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay. It seems like your guides feel as though you're ready for a push in a new direction. I feel as though that many of you possibly, whether you realize it or not, and also I should say that this is a general reading, so not everything applies, but for many Pisces sun signs, I feel as though your guides are trying to help you to put some energy into new direction. So whether this is a change in your life, possibly maybe like a new job or career, that's possible, but it could also be maybe something that you've been wanting to do for a while and you haven't, for whatever reason, started. I think your guides are wanting you to put energy in a new direction. That's the feeling that I'm getting. They want you to try something new, try a new experience, whether it's going to a new restaurant or whether it's, completely changing your careers. It's going to fall somewhere in between, and it's different for all of you. So I wish I could be more specific, but this is a reading for a 12th of the population. So if you do want a reading with me, you know where to go. But yeah, that's just the feeling I'm getting for Pisces, is that your guides are kind of nudging you to try something new, or do something new, I should say. And this is something obviously positive. Your guides wouldn't push you towards something negative. This is, whatever this thing is going to expand you, or help you to expand in ways you probably can't fathom at this moment. So this is a very beneficial thing, okay? So let's look at this card here, which represents the message that your guides would likely to know. The message your guides want you to know at this time. Why can't I speak? Okay, it's a long day. Anyway, we've got the Death card. Okay, no one's gonna die, calm down. Okay, this card is saying to me that the message your guides want you to know, Pisces friends, is that change is coming, it is inevitable, and your guides understand that you have fear and trepidation and worry when it comes to change. But I think the message here is that those worries are kind of unfounded. Yes, if you look at the small picture, then your routines are disrupted when change happens, and you're forced to do things that you've never done before, and it can be very confusing and all that. But I think your guides want you to see the bigger picture, and they want you to zoom out a little bit and see that all that worry and stress and anxiety will eventually just dissipate once you realize the benefits of the change. And so I think maybe, if you can recognize the benefits of change before you go through the worry, anxiety, fear, and all that, then wow, you've just saved yourself a lot of stress over nothing. So your guides want you to know that change is inevitable. Don't fight against it. Don't fear it. Realize that it's here to help you, and jump into it head first. And that's just a matter of trusting that your guides are taking you to a place that's beneficial for you, that's not going to harm you, and any harm that comes to you is going to be leading to growth. So if you look at it that way, I think it's a lot easier to make the steps necessary to bring change to your life. And the message is that change is coming whether you like it or not. So the more you fight it, the more painful it's going to be. Okay, so let's move on to this last card, which represents how you can connect more deeply with your guides. We've got the Seven of Swords. And I'm feeling that there's a lot of ego blockages when it comes to your guides. And so since this is a general reading and not everything applies to everybody, this is going to have different applications for different people. So figure out what this means for you. For some of you, I think maybe you think, oh, it's all poppycock. It's just some fanciful imaginings that there are guides helping us, and that's a blockage. If you believe that, then you've completely put up a wall and you're never going to hear your guides. Maybe some of you are saying like, oh, I kind of believe that there are guides, but I don't hear their messages. I don't know, I never heard any guides messages, and that's sort of putting up like a half wall or like a wall that's not as strong. Right? Some of you believe totally in guides, but you can't hear their messages at all, or you feel that you don't. So you've got a fence, right? It's still stopping your guides from contacting you, but at least there's you can see through it. And some of you believe wholeheartedly, and you receive their messages. But for all of us, there are some blockages as far as the ego. The ego's always going to come through, and maybe you receive messages from your guides, but then you second guess it. Was that my imagination, or was that a real message from my guide? See what I mean? Your ego is causing the blockage. Okay, my ego. I'm not picking on you, Pisces friends, but my ego, everyone's ego, gets in the way to some extent. And so the feeling I'm getting from this is that if you want to connect more deeply with your guides, you got to tear down those ego walls. You got to remove ego completely from this situation. Yes, if you think about this logically in scientific, technical terms, then of course, guides are impossible. But science is stupid. Okay, science once thought space travel was impossible. They thought that going into the ocean was impossible. They thought, whatever. Science has always believed that things that weren't impossible were impossible. So yes, if you're going simply by logic, then of course you're not going to hear your guides. But you need to open up your heart. You need to open up your intuition. You need to open up the world of possibilities. And if you think something is possible, then you've allowed the chance for it to happen. If you think that communication with your guides is not only possible but occurring, then you have just removed that wall, and in some way your guides will speak to you. It's just a matter of you interpreting, right? So it's the ego mind that's stopping you from connecting with them. Not stopping, but maybe slowing down or muddling it in some way. So now that we've seen all these cards, Pisces friends, change is on the horizon. Your guides are leading you towards change, but they want you to know that this is not something to be fearful. Yes, it's inevitable, but the sooner it happens, the better. And it's up to you when it happens. The more you fight it, the longer it's going to take, and the longer growth is going to take to occur. And as far as communicating and understanding your guides, it's all about removing the ego as much as you possibly can, Pisces friends. Remove that ego. The ego is not your amigo. It is not. The ego feeds you fear. It feeds you pain. It feeds you worry, stress, doubt. While your heart is feeding you love and light and compassion and empathy. So why on earth would you let your ego run anything? Why would you listen to science? Right? Why would you listen to... Anyway, I don't want to get into that, but that's the point here, is your ego is stopping you from hearing these things. Okay? That is the reading, Pisces friends. I hope you guys enjoyed that and got something out of it. Remember, this was a general reading, so not everything applies to everyone. If you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, then head on over to my website. It's lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. That's going to be the place to check out crystals that I have up for adoption. Look at the free daily readings I post, and book a personal reading with me if you so desire. So lightofriga.com. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you got something out of it, it lets me know that you did. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, then put that comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. You probably shouldn't be missing them. Well, you can if you want. But you shouldn't be. but that's just my ego talking. All right, Pisces friends, change is coming. You can't fight it. Well, you can, but it's not going to help you. Okay, so just allow it and have faith in your guides, and all will be well. So I want to thank you for watching, Pisces friends. I want to wish you love and light. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.